1996 Olympic Games, Center Parc Stadium, and home to the Georgia State Panthers, and we have been feeling the excitement for this one all week. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels. The Panthers have been waiting and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tar Heels offense will get the first swing of the game. There he is, the man who makes everything go, and they believe they're going to score every time they touch it when he's on the field, Jesse.
He plays with unbelievable confidence, Reese. Always knows where to go with the football. The entire playbook is at this guy's disposal.
Yeah, which is so much fun for a coach, so much fun to play with him, a guy that can do everything. Everybody on the field is active and a weapon.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And the Tar Heels headed quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's Matthews. Gets away from 1. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Just needs a crack to get a return. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So Georgia State's offense has the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Keeps it going. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock it down for a loss. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. He uncorks 1 deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch, called for and made. Offense set on 1st down. On the run, it's McGouglighan. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Matthews. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15. Live by the blitz, get hit with a chunk play on the blitz too, especially if you're man up on that dude.
And you know what? You lose some battles, especially to receivers like this.
And more yards after contact. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
Everybody holds their breath when this guy has the ball. On defense now, you got to stop the bleeding because you're allowing one of the best at his position in the sport of college football. Now have back-to-back catches. You better be anticipating this offense going back to him again right here.
And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. A little screen to the running back. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
Second down.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Got it behind the line. It's McGooligan. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, UNC! What a grab and go for the score.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
7, Georgia State.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, Dave, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. The offense lining up for a first down play. Quick completion to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Ineligible receiver, downfield, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Tar Heels are threatening in the red zone. Back to pass, it's Matthews. Coming after it. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Now adjusting. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Pulls it in. It's McCarthy. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. First down to start the drive after the break. From the gun, running back gets to give.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
They'll give it to the back. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. Third down in inches. Nice job by getting the first down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
Well, good decision there by the QB. A little zone read action. He reads the defensive end, crashing down, keeps it himself, gets a nice chunk of yards.
And when you do that, you sort of get the drive going or keep it going, as the case may be.
It's amazing in college football now how big of a part of each offense the zone read has become. As we're seeing more and more athletic quarterbacks on rosters now, that is a staple of the sport.
Using the quick game. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, first and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. He's got it in the end zone! Touchdown, Panthers! The field position was bad. The finish was great. Great way to answer that poor field position.
Poor field position, no problem. How about it? Great job by the offensive coordinator. This offense getting in a good rhythm early, even backed up, even in a predictable situation. Great job coming out.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this...
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Looking to throw, it's Matthews. Got his man quickly. At the 40, there he goes. Ripping through the defense. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Number 1.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the returner will be knocked down. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
He now has 53 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. They'll ride the hot hand. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Let's it fly. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Got room on the return. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Line gets set, first down. Looking to move it through the air. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. Open runway ahead. Touchdown, North Carolina. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Georgia State, 7.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Murray. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They're going to throw it again. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They've got time. They've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the 2nd half.
Quarterback extends the play. Still running at the 40. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. That's caught. It's Green.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route run. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
He's going for the big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits ground in the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll keep it on the ground. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. The Tar Heels will kick it away to start the 2nd half.
Carolina, 24. Georgia State, 7.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Finds his big tight end. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Line getting set on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Deep shot for the end zone.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game one, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this cat.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these...
And it's picked off for the third time today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Looking for a productive play on first down. The give from the gun. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21. And the Tar Heels moving quickly to the line. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 27. They'll try to run for it. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it first and 10 at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Matthews. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
The run from the shotgun. Pulled down after picking up 5 to the 6-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They turn to the passing game on third and short. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It is good.
Well, sudden change situation. You got to give this defense credit. Their offense just turned it over. They held tight. They didn't allow a touchdown, and they forced their opponent to take a field goal. Nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the grab. It's Taylor. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Tar Heels will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first and get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
He's now up to 104 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. He'll pull it down. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Panthers are moving quickly down the field. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Touchdown, Panthers. And the comeback is on. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17. The kickoff unit about to go to work.
North Carolina, 24. Georgia State, 17.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
Man, it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Taylor. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
The short hands, it's McGooligan. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space.
And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. And the Tar Heels want to move quickly. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Tar Heels will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work, 4th time he's punted tonight. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Off the play fake on first down. Throws for the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Second down coming up. Gonna run it. It's Murray. At the 35, he's loose. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's McCarthy. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. He looks that one in nicely. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll line up for a second down play. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Georgia State! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Well, he was licking his chops. As soon as he saw blitz, he knew some guy was trying to cover him man-to-man. Ain't gonna happen. With his skill set, he's one of the best in the country, and that is just way too easy.
Here comes the hurry up.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. He's going for a big play downfield. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Wants to throw. It's Matthews. He's got the back in the middle. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Tar Heels are in the hurry up.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big third down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that too, because it's obvious the defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback to run.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Here they come facing third and long from the 20. Running back searching for a hole. Fighting off the defender. Able to fight his way ahead for a pickup of 4, but they're still left with a 4th and 2. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And guys, they've taken the lead, and now the stage is set for the end of this one. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Wants to throw on first down. Going to try to get it himself. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires it. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. He's taking the deep shot and trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. They're trying to get to him. He's going to run it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and then